Today we're going to be showing you the new helmet, the Warden helmet. Now, the Warden helmet does a lot to your damage. It almost doubles it. And I'm going to be showcasing exactly what it does, how much damage I could get with it, is it worth it, and maybe some tests. And let's start by crafting it. So the first thing we're gonna buy is the Warden's heart. I got one of these drops, but I decided to sell it like an idiot for 40 mil, and it went up in price by a lot, but I'm gonna buy it for 54 mil. So this is the first item. Now the rest is 2 stacks of iron blocks. Now if you bought iron blocks before this update, you'd be rolling in money. And then we're gonna need 2 revived hearts. So let me buy the iron blocks real quick. So we need exactly 128 of this, which is 116 mil. Boom, rip all my money. And now we just need 2 revived hearts. So revived hearts are about, let's see, 2 of them's about 5 mil. So in total, we spent about 170 mil so far without the enchants. So this helmet will probably cost around 185 mil at max. Alright, so now we're gonna craft it. Let me open up my inventory. Here it is. Put the iron blocks in. Put the revived hearts in. And put in the Warden's heart. And here it is, the Warden's helmet. Halves your speed, but grants 10 base damage for every 25 speed. So let's craft that. Oh, I upgraded my carpentry. Let's go. Oh, this person just told me to visit him. I'm trying to make the Warden sound, but I wonder what he wants. What is this? What? This is all the items I need to add to the Warden zone? What a generous man. What a generous man. So let me go over here to the blacksmith. And we're gonna add the Grow 6, Prot 6, Rejuvenate 5 to my helmet. With a whopping 119 levels. What the? Oh, GG. Added that. Now we're going to need the hot potato books. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect amount. How do you know, bro? Let's add that. And now all we got to do is add the Recon Bob and Prescrewer gear. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but here's the, wrong thing. Advanced. Let's add this and this. And there we go. A maxed out Ancient Warden helmet. Now, you cannot star it yet, but it probably will be added as a star, which makes it better. Well, it's already better than the diamond helmet from floor 7 itself, because of the damage that it does. And I'm going to showcase that in the next clip. So first, we're going to test with Tux and Tara Helm. So I do about 3.10 mil. If I switch over to the Crown of Greed, I do about 3.5. Let me actually activate a pet. So with the Tar Helm, I do 4.1. With the Crown of Greed, I do 4.7. And with the Warden Helm, I do about 6.9, so that's about 1.2 mil more damage than the Crown of Greed. Now if I smack it just with my Emerald Blade itself, I'm doing 1.7. So without sword swapping. With the Crown of Greed, I'm doing about 1.2, and with the Tar Helm, I'm doing a Dookie 1 mil. So it's about almost like double Tar Helm and like 500k more damage without sword swapping. Now that's with Tux. If we switch over to the Necron set, let's check it with Necron. I'm not going to test Crown of Greed, I'm just going to test Ancient and the Warden Helm. So with sword swapping, I do 4.3 with Necron. With the Tar Helm, when I switch over to this helmet, I do about 7 mil. I'm doing more of Tux than doing more with Necron than in Tux. What the with this. And if I sword swapping, it's about 7. And if I just regular hit, I'm doing 1.8. So with this helmet, it makes Necron a better set than Tux. But that might be, let me check. Yeah, my Tux is Ancient. It might be because it's not recombobbed, but it barely makes a difference. So yeah, this helmet is pretty OP. For the price, 180 mil. It's decent, but you gotta understand damage skilling is a big thing with other stuff too. So different weapons could do more damage, because this helmet increases your base damage, and since I have a one for all, I have 2,000 damage, so it makes me do a lot more damage. But you also gotta understand, you don't have to spend coins with this helmet. And you also don't have to buy Tux set and have the chance of getting one tapped, because you do more damage with the other set. So if I'm being honest, this is probably a better helmet in general, and I think it's worth to buy. So let's get into the next part. Alright, this is going to be a test with the bones, because I don't have bones, because I'm a poor boy, you know? And we're going to test out with bones rather than the Fabled Emerald Blade. And let me tell you, you could one tap the boss if you have the Reaper set, which is the 3 pieces. It's about 15 mil, and you use the helmet. To zombies, you deal about 17 million sword swapping because of the buff. So it's a lot more, and you could one tap the boss. But in general, this helmet, the helmet that I gave him, is kind of cracked. So
Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate with an Overload 5 Power 6 bone. It's fuming then recommed, a one for all giants, and a death bow. So I'm gonna be swapping in between them like this.
okay, so let's see.
And so the first helmet I'm gonna use is the Terror Helm. And here's a front shot, 730k with the bone meringue. And here is one hitting it on the way back with swapping. 17 million damage with the Tarantula helmet. Test with the Crown of Greed. So a front hit does about 827k, so about 100,000 more damage. If we come over to this zombie and throw a bone and then hit it from the way back, about 19 million damage.
19
Almost
million.
20 million.
So about 2 mil difference from the...
From Crown of Greed to Terror Helm.
Yes, and
Or
with
Terror
the
Helm to
Warden
Crown of Greed.
Helm,
And now we're going to move on to the Warden Helm. So this one should do the most damage. So let's check this out. Throwing it just straight to a zombie, we're doing 1.19.
which is like a 300k difference.
Which is about 300k more, which is the biggest jump we've had between any of them. And then hitting a zombie from behind, we were able to do 28 million damage.
8 million more damage.
Almost 9 million more damage. So the difference is pretty drastic when it comes to bone meringues.
And if you have 5 bones, 9 times about 5 mil, which is what's the difference. You're getting about like 45 mil more DPS per second with this helmet?
Yeah, right abouts, which is 45 mil more on top of what we're already doing. So it's well over 100 million damage per second with this helmet, which is pretty broken, pretty busted. Really strong on drags and stuff.
So to end the video off, this ancient helmet is pretty cracked, and it increases the damage by so much. So is it worth it? I think it is. For the price, 180 mil, compared to a thing you could get for 1 mil, it isn't worth it if you're poor. But if you're rich, it should be worth it. And the price will go down soon. So I'm probably going to sell it after this video, you know, just to make back some of my money. But that's basically the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.